I'm back, and I wanted to show you some modifications that I've made to the Muse, since it appears he's going to be around a while. First of all, as you know, he was flying over to the corner right over here from off that front perch, and so what I did, if you can see it, is I put a piece of plywood up there and secured it with bungee cords, as you can see, coming across here to keep it down so it doesn't get blown off in the wind. And that seemed to stop him from doing that particular corner. But then he decided that, well, I'm just going to go at the front now. And so he's been doing that. And like I said, I wasn't going to do anything until I found out whether he was going to be around, but since he is, I went ahead and I bought some more tarp. And I'll show you what I've done here. I have kind of lined, let's go ahead and take a look at it here. This is a better way to do it. Okay, so this is it. Hopefully you can see this. Let me move it up a little bit, maybe that'll help. Let me get back here, maybe that'll help too, I don't know. But I want you to see it. So as you can see, I ran some tarp not only along that side, but around the front. And that will act, as like one of those safety curtains or whatever you want to call them as well. But that's what I've done, and we'll see if that precludes him from, going at the front, which it should. So the next thing he'll do is start going at the side, and I'll be buying more tarp, and there you go. That's what you do with these birds, I guess. So anyway, I wanted you to see that. I'll talk to you in a little bit here. Hello out there. Well, I thought I would conclude this series of videos with a few comments about the bird. First of all, my calculations are correct. It took 17 days to cut him loose, and that's not bad. It really isn't, considering how he was trained. I imagine this bird would have came along a little quicker, and I've been able to begin in the house and all that. But 17 days is not bad at all. In terms of where he's at right now, he's not. A friend of mine said, Bill, a couple more. A little more fine-tuned, so to speak, out there in the field, and he'll be good to go. And I agree with him on that. He's still a bit shaky, as you may have noticed. Tough. He's a bit shaky. Tough. I'm sorry, folks. When you got dogs, that's what happens. He's a bit shaky. He's not that good on the recall. He came, fairly well, but there were times out there, as you know, where he may have been thinking of other things. Sailing wax, manor boats, scavengers, and canes, something like that. Anyway, and when he came in, now, another friend of mine disagrees with me on this, but when he came into the fist, he was shaky. I think that's where I could pick up on it anyway. And I've seen, this materialize, this sort of behavior before. When he came in, he was holding his wings out there for a second. And if you noticed, and my friend said it was because of the wind, but I don't think that was the entire reason. In fact, I'm fairly convinced that it wasn't. Because if you notice, when he came into the fist, he would look at me, not the food, but to me first, with the wings out, and then he would go down. I think he's still a little uncomfortable, particularly in that sort of an environment, coming to me. And so we need to, as my friend says, kind of fine tune him a bit, and then you know, he'll be good to go, hopefully. So what else can I say? Well, I don't think there's anything else I can say. You know, that pretty much ends it. If he ends these videos for this particular bird anyway, and if he manages, if he catches, if I still have him when I get done with my therapy, if I still have him in Arizona and he begins to take on jackrabbits, then I'll take some film of that and share that with you as well. So with that, I want to thank you for watching these videos. I know a few of them have been long, and that's kind of tough to hang in there. And I do appreciate those of you who had some, you know, who had some, I don't know, positive comments about them, because, you know, I make these videos that certainly not for my gratification. I make them because I think videos are important. That is, uncut videos, particularly training videos. You know, videos that haven't been sterilized, so to speak, that are in the raw. Those type of videos are important, and that's I think. And so that's why I do it. Not, as I say, not for my benefit. So I do appreciate the positive comments on these videos. And with that, I'll let you go. Good hawking this season.